Making a video for the website it's kind of fits in with the interview we did in Muslim Fitness, which described my training leading up to winning the UK Nationals. I wanted to give a snapshot into what it takes in terms of training to be a bikini athlete. Bikini is a relatively new class, and so for me, I see the people who've been successful in bikini thus far are kind of trailblazers, and that there isn't actually necessarily an established method where people can say this is how you should train and prepare for bikini, because it hasn't really been around enough years for anyone to say that. The running session allows me to develop things like calves, hamstrings, glutes, good abdominals, good shoulders, which are all key for bikini really. I run 200 metres, which is halfway around this track. I do that in around 37 seconds, wait 60 seconds and then do it again, and I do that 15 times. My sessions in the gym tend to be full body whenever we come in. The reasoning behind that is that I've got a background in track and field athletics, and so basically my body has to work as one, so I wouldn't just ever use my arms or just use my legs. I need to be able to use my entire body when I'm sprinting down the track. So our training tends to involve the whole body. Power cleans, one of my favourite exercises. It's really good for bikini because it works glutes, hamstrings, posterior chain basically. I do usually do 4 sets, but I've split it so it's 3, which are kind of, people would say a poor form, but it's so that I can turn it over fast. And then the last one, I like to catch it deep, so I'm practicing a proper technique for my clean. Next exercise, deadlift. Deadlift works posterior chain, again, which is good for bikini, glutes, hamstrings. I keep the weight light so that I'm not using my back so much, and it's all hamstrings and glutes. Superset this with box jumps. This is because when you land in the box jump position on the top, you're firing, again, glutes and hamstrings, which is great. This is all legacy from being a sprinter. It fires up fast twitch fibres, which I would need as a sprinter, but fast twitch fibres are also the ones that hold shape. So next exercise is push press. It works your shoulders really hard, obviously, because it's a heavy weight, but I'm still using my whole body, which is, I find works for me, more high intensity. Walking lunges, I've got the weight on my back for stability. It's a good exercise for stability from your ankles, knees, hips, everything all the way through, which is again a throwback to being a sprinter. We need that. But it's great if you keep your legs nice and wide and make sure your centre of gravity is down the middle. You can get your glutes really well. Hip thrusts, these are great for working your glutes. I don't tend to put a massive weight on because usually by the time I'm doing them, I've usually done a lot of work on my glutes already, as you can see. So I tend to tire them out and then really hit them with the hip thrust afterwards. Pull-ups. I'm not doing your sort of traditional chin-ups because I found that they tended to tighten up my lats and make my lats which changes the shape of your back. So for bikini, I'm doing these incline ones now where I concentrate on pulling my shoulder blades together, so it's more shoulders than lats. Love these. Okay, so most important meal of the day for an athlete, post-training meal, as soon as possible after training. So I get that down me, and then I start on a little bit of rolling and stretching to warm down. For someone like me who carries injuries, this is possibly one of the most important things to do, and I take it quite seriously. I make sure this is done. Otherwise I know about it and have to spend a lot of money at physio.